Mount St. Helens blue in what state? That's a trivia question of the day. Washington is the answer. And I am in Eatonville, Washington, about probably 2 hours from where that happened. I remember, I was 13 years old. I remember the ash, I remember the darkness. It was pretty scary, but as kids, you know, you think you're invincible, so it wasn't as big of a deal as it would be to me now. So, anyway, that was just a little trivia for you. This is the last week. It's the final week, and it's dessert, and I'm making a pie. And what I've got going here so far is I have 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, and the master ingredient, 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And what I've already done is I've mixed that all up. I've got it nice and creamed well. And to that, I'm going to add, I know this sounds a little strange, I kind of came up with this on my very own and started mixing things, but it's pistachio pudding, the instant pistachio pudding, the small box, and I'm putting that right into that. Along with a tablespoon and a half of vanilla. So we're just going to mix that and get that going here. Alright, the pistachio pudding's all mixed in, and now, as funny as this may sound, I've got a 1/4 cup of Bailey's Irish Cream liqueur. And that is going in. I'm also going to add, right after this, I'm going to add 3 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I just wanted to incorporate the Bailey's just a little bit into that. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the heavy whip. I've had this chilling. I put it in the freezer for about 5 minutes. Heavy whip whips up much better if you get it really cold. So that's going in there. Smelling really good. I know, kind of a weird combination, but I happen to know for a fact that this is going to be good. Because I made one last week and served it. And our customers loved it. So, now I'm going to turn this on high and let this whip up really good. Okay, I beat the heavy whip with those ingredients until soft peaks formed. I'm going to take this off and show you. It's pretty stiff, but you don't want to go overboard because it'll turn into butter. And now I'm going to add 8 ounces of Cool Whip frozen. We're going to fold that in there. I'm not going to totally whip it on high. I'm just going to whip it on low until it's mixed in there really good. Okay. Now what we have here is a delightful, creamy pie filling. And here's what it looks like. So, oh well, look at that. There's a blooper for you. I'll get that later. Here, let me just catch it. There. Might as well just pick that one up right there too. Put it right in there. My daughter thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, okay, the final ingredient in this is they're Lindor truffles. I don't know if anyone's ever had them. These are the dark chocolate. I've chopped them up. I've chopped 10 of them up. They're little round ones. I'll show you. They are the most delightful chocolate you will ever taste. They're from Switzerland, but they're made in New Hampshire. Imagine that. So I just open them up. And I cut it in 4 pieces. I'm saving these 2. I'd like to eat them, but I'm saving them to put on top. So we're not eating those. So here's the chopped up truffles. And I'm putting those in there. And I'm actually going to mix them in pretty good. I want them to kind of get chopped up a little. So I'm going to put this back on and chop those up just a little bit. Alright, I've also got the milk chocolate Lindor truffles, and I've melted a whole package of them. And I'm going to put those right into this. I've kind of let the stuff cool down a little bit. I've added the chopped dark chocolate to this, and now I'm adding the melted. And I'm adding 20 Keebler chocolate mint cookies. I've got them all crumbled up. So now we're just going to turn this on again. I'm going to get it whipped up, and I've got a shortbread ready-made Keebler crust that they're going to go into. So I need to whip this up, and then we're going to put it in the crust. Okay, you know those two that we saved back for the topping? They didn't make it. Oh wow! Okay. So this again is a Keebler shortbread crust. I really want it mounded. It's going to be a big, beautiful pie and delicious tasting. Okay. There we go there. Now I just need to make this pretty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my freezer for about 15 minutes, just so it sets up, and then we're going to cut into it, and we're going to eat it. Well, maybe part of it anyway. I know that there's a lot of odd combinations here, but I just decided to try pistachio, chocolate mint, and chocolate, and it really worked out well. So that's what we did. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. My camera girl wishes she could do that. Okay, going in the freezer, 15 minutes. While I'm waiting for my pie, I promised someone on our Real Woman of Philadelphia website that I would do something for them. So Jenny, this is for you. Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't like that one. Hold on. We're going to do two. That's much better, don't you think? I guess you'll be the judge of that. Pie's almost done. I'll be right back. All right. Now, for the tried, true taste test. Here we go. I should have done my hair flip with that look on my face, because that's pure heaven. That is very good. I've let this sit for about 15 minutes. I think what I'd actually prefer to do is let it sit in the freezer for probably a good half hour. It'll set a little better and be easier to cut. So here we are, we're at the end. I'm very happy and proud of myself. I've never really finished anything that was hard, and this was really hard for me. And so I'm proud of myself for finishing that. And I've met a lot of neat people, and hopefully we'll continue some of those conversations. We're coming up on a very busy summer, however, so we'll see how that all goes. I'll be keeping definitely in touch with everyone as much as we can. And thank you to my daughter for putting up with me, because I was not quite as smooth and pleasant all the time as most of you women out there seem to be. This was not an easy task, and I got frustrated easily. So anyway, thanks Paula for this opportunity, and if you're ever near Mount Rainier, I know the best people to take you and your boys up the mountain. I know them personally, and I can get you there. I can get you to the top. So until we see each other again, ciao. I hope we like that one better, Jenny. I wanted to try it again like a tiger on the ground.